And they want you to let November back to Warby. Why the f am I not on a flight back to Warby? Quigley, Q-U-I-G-L-E-Y. Put me on a flight.
I think this Karen paid $2,000 for his plane ticket. Okay, classic Karenicity here. Obviously, he does not belong on an airplane with that kind of attitude if he is already acting in such a way. But it took a while for the police to come. Here it is.
He is now surrounded by a third policeman in the back.
I never have that much fun when I go to the airport. I'm talking about recording something like that. I promise you, if that ever happens to me and I have an active Karen in front of me, I will live stream for the sake of everybody who watches Indisputable. Okay, this individual continued his insanity. They were very patient with him in the beginning until they were not. Jordan, thoughts?
I mean, look, I get flying can be stressful, but it's never justified to yell at a staffer. You think the person behind the desk is the reason you're not on the plane. I'm sure we're missing some other details, but just like at first point, just never yell at a customer service person or service worker. That's just never a good idea. But I also want to point out, we just watched that clip and we were talking during the break how heavy it was. Like, this is an alternative to putting your knee on someone's neck. He was clearly resisting, he was belligerent, and they found a non-lethal way to subdue him. There are alternatives beyond killing people, and I wish more police departments would recognize that. So it was funny to laugh at and watch, but like, look, this underscores a larger problem. They know these methods exist, but they go first for lethal maneuvers.
And yes, I agree with you 100%. And let me go back to the male Karen, because I really need Karens to implement some level of critical thinking. You have already paid $2,000. Likely your flight will get rescheduled, or maybe you get a refund. If you go to jail, you have now likely lost that opportunity at a refund and a rescheduled flight, and you now have to pay a bond and possibly a fine. You are now in a worse position than when they first told you you cannot get on the flight. I don't understand why you would engage in activity that literally makes you pay more than the $2,000 you are complaining about.